Hello. My attention has been drawn to the various insinuations that trailed the press conference of the BUT of Tampa, which was held on Saturday, 26th of June. And I want to make some clarification. First and foremost, I want you to know and go and check all the presentation. The meeting was not about supporting Baba Ijesha. No. Supporting Baba Ijesha for what? I have personally condemned any act of rape. I only pleaded also that the law should be allowed to take its course. That is all I have said. After all, Yobani, ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kan kò ní lọ láì jìyà. Bákan náà, aláìṣẹ̀ kò gbọdọ̀ kú sí ipò ìkà. So that is my belief, and that is what I have said in the past. We even mentioned it at the conference that we also condemn any act of rape. Having said that, the conference was not about Baba Ijesha. And the conference also was not against Iyabo Ojo's stand, fighting for the minor. No. There was no time we said what Iyabo Ojo is doing about fighting for the girl is wrong. We never said so. So please don't get us wrong. What we are saying is this, that Iyabo Ojo should desist from mentioning Tampan and the Yoruba film industry in a derogatory way. I mean, Baba Ijesha, yes, of course, he is a colleague in the Yoruba film industry. But you cannot, because of one person, condemn the entire association and condemn the entire industry. No. That is what we stand to correct. And that was why we gave the warning that enough is enough. Stop putting Tampan and the entire Yoruba film industry into Baba Ijesha's issue. Baba Ijesha, whether he likes it or not, will be dealt with by the law, which is already going on anyway. We also use the conference to dissociate ourselves from all of our nurse utterances at the interview we granted within the court premises that day. That is not what we are. That does not represent us. That is what we are saying. It is not we that is referring to. I think we believe he was emotionally carried away, maybe because of the way he felt Iyabo Ojo insulted him. That is it. We are not part of that. This is my 57 years in the industry. And I doubt if you have seen me with such a thing. And there are several others too. No. That does not represent us. And yes, on my outburst about frustrating Nkechi out of the industry. We can frustrate you out of the industry if we want to. It depends on the way you are taking it. Like many of you said, I am not God. I cannot. I have no power whatsoever to frustrate anybody out of anything. No. But it is an attempt. What I said was an attempt to soften Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi, because I consider them as children. You can listen to what Mr. Abiodun said the other time. Is there no discipline? Is there no this? If for any reason you offend your father and he says, I will slap you and then you will not use that eye to see anything again. Tó bá ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ Are you saying your father is really willing to make you go blind? That is not correct. I also went ahead to say that they are our children. Because we are fathers, we are parents, and as much as possible, we contributed to their status. When they agree to come back to the fold, our hands are open. We tell you they are our children. We tell you if they behave tomorrow, we will embrace them. It is not for them to die. It is not for them to sink. No, it is for them to remain straight. That's what we say. I also mentioned at the conference that Enitoba Mo Kiwo. We will not want them down. Enitoba Mo Kikokenwo. I believe we contributed to their success. And then it will be stupid of us to bring them down. No. But whatever we are saying is just to soften them from continuous using derogatory statements against Tampan and the Yoruba film industry. Let me quickly say this. You will agree with me that my visibility in the industry is more in the English sector now. It is some of our youths in the Yoruba sector that reported the derogatory statements of Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi. And all they wanted was for us to stop them from continuous abuse of the law-abiding actors in the Yoruba sector. And that was all we said. And I have mentioned it. My advice, I will frustrate. Who do I want to frustrate? If you check my record, they will let you know that, in fact, I doubt if there is any elder that loved the youth more than myself. In those years, when our leaders, our elders, refused to register youths into our fold, I stood for the youth. I fought. I challenged the elders, and they eventually agreed with me. That is why we have everybody coming in. As long as you're a practitioner, you're entitled to be part of our gathering. I did that. And up to now, I still continue to support the youth. You still see me coming to shoot Yoruba film though, even if they are not as much as what I do in the English. Because I believe so much in the source. I believe so much nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá pé odò kì í gbàgbé orísun. If I now use a powerful voice to soften those we consider as our children, not to forget their source, I have not done anything bad. So that is my clarification. And all those that continue to cause.
He is going to work against you. Mr. Jide Kosoko, you will hear from me when I'm ready for you. But for now, may I go collect this 120 million.
I advise it is not necessary. You don't need it. You can always come up with your suggestions, your views, rather than abuse. Nigerian youths, I want to believe, are not that rascal. Rascality comes in various forms. It is better to always listen well. And I want you to also know that people like us are listening here. If you have seek for clarification, you get it. Go and look at the address that was read. I posted it on my Instagram just for you to read. That is the official position of the association. Every other side talks are personal opinions which emanates from emotions. And I have just explained it. I'm not God who I don't even have any right over my own next minute not to talk of frustrating anybody. I said it to soften them so that they can come back to us where they are fathers. You know.